Well, hello everybody. My name is Danielle Gully and this is my page where I talk about all things real estate and all things entertainment. Let me start with the real estate. First of all, I want you to subscribe to my page because I think it's going to be some valuable information, especially for all those that are new to the real estate world, because it is a doozy. When you first start, I'm sure that there's plenty of information that hasn't been given to you, and I think is extremely valuable. So again, I consider myself a Texas realtor. I am located here in San Antonio, and I specialize in the areas of Church, Cibolo, Selma, Seguin, and University City, of course, and San Antonio. So I just started real estate, actually practicing, passed my test, and became a part of the National Association of Realtors back in June of 2023. So what have I learned so far? What I've learned is it is not a quick game. You have to make sure you take your time, make sure you are prepared for what's to come. Each client pretty much is going to take about 3 months to secure. Now, that's if they're ready to buy, that's if they're aggressive, and they have all of their ducks in a row. If for some reason they're just looking, they're perusing, it's going to take a longer period of time. So for those new real estate agents, please do not get, as we say, weary in your well-doing, okay? Take your time and make sure that you plan for the moments that you're going to have, because you're absolutely going to have them. You're going to feel like quitting. You're going to feel like starting a new job. You're going to ask yourself, what have I done? All that stuff. But don't give up. Don't give up. There are some valuable things that you need to know, some valuable things that you need to do in preparation for starting your real estate career. Number one, prepare for a year. A year to establish yourself as a new realtor, to start gaining leads, and to build your clientele. That is super, super important. Why is that important? Because once you start, again, each client is going to deem about 3 months, and that's minimum, because it's going to take about 30 to 45 days at the very least to close a deal once they've decided on which property they want. So that does not include all of the time that you spend showing properties, all the time that you spend researching properties and sending it to your clients. So make sure that you've allotted for that time. So if you get out of school in January and you pass your test and all that stuff in January, then you're really not expected, and this is in my opinion, you're not expected to really start working on anything with real estate or profiting from real estate maybe until March or April. And that is fast tracking. That's fast tracking. Unless you've already been established in real estate, unless you've already done it. But I'm talking about for those newbies like myself. You get into real estate and you say, oh, I'm going to knock it out the park. I'm going to do it. It's going to be amazing. And then you get out there and you're like, oh crap. What am I going to do now? Because my money isn't making sense. And I'm out here left. So one thing I can absolutely say is when you select your brokerage, select a brokerage that's going to have some training and mentors. Now, I love the brokerage that I'm with. My broker is JB Goodwin Realtors here in San Antonio, based in Austin and San Antonio and surrounding areas. I absolutely love it. Why? Because we have live managers. We have managers in each department that I can call anytime and say, hey, I have a question about this, I have a question about that. And do we have information on this? Where is that located? Who can I call? And they're valuable, and they're there, and they answer those questions. And that's not something that you pay for at our particular brokerage. And I know there are some that you have to pay for everything. You have to pay for your mentor and all of that. I love I'm looking at my dog, right? I love the 50 years of experience that we have at JB Goodwin. And so I know I can ask any question and pretty much get an answer to any question that I ask. And I can get it pretty prompt. So when you first get out and you pass your test, select a broker that's going to work for you and going to help you through your first year. Because if you don't, it's going to be crucial. I was just talking to a family member of mine, and they're with a broker, and it's very difficult for them to get open houses. Some people swear by open houses, some people don't. What is an open house? Look, I know we talk this whole real estate lingo, and sometimes you don't know what things are. What is an open house? An open house is when you show a home that another real estate agent has listed. You're in hopes that someone will walk in that door and say, I need a realtor and I love this home. Will you be my realtor? It's not gonna happen like that. I've done plenty of open houses to know. You have to be aggressive. You have to let people know that you are an amazing realtor and you want to walk them through this process. So one thing that's really positive about open houses, especially when you first get started, is it's helping you develop your talking points. It's helping you get a rhythm. And it's helping you establish what you want to do in real estate. So I think doing open houses is very valuable. Again, try your best to find a broker where it's kind of your other realtors are assisting you. So if they have a listing, they may contact the other realtors that are part of the brokerage and say, hey, I have an open house. I would like to do an open house this weekend. Anybody up to do it? And then you'll have other realtors that may be available to do it, and that's within your company. That's a positive. I think it's really, really good. It taught me a lot at the very beginning. I was doing open houses every single weekend, and I was doing them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I love doing open houses, even though it wasn't a lot of traffic coming in. It was just enough for me because I was just getting started. So I didn't need an overwhelming amount of people to come in and ask me questions that I didn't know because I'm just getting started in real estate, right? So it was very important for me to kind of know what questions are people going to ask and prepare myself for the next open house. And it also helped me develop some leads. I developed one lead with a particular open house that I did. And hey, they're a client of mine and we're looking for a brand new home right now. And that's the awesome part about doing open houses. Plus it's also helping your counterparts. And so you're hoping that's reciprocal, right? When you get on your feet and you're doing high volume, that your other counterparts will be there to assist in doing open houses and help you get your house sold. Again, those open houses are twofold. They help both parties. They help the realtor that's listing, and then they also help you that's showing the house, because you may be able to get someone to purchase the home and sign you on as their realtor. So those are some important things. Selecting your broker is very important. And then also doing open houses when you first start to get yourself some practice. That is very, very vital. The first thing that I mentioned was making sure that you set proper expectations about the time frame that it may take for you to get leads, for you to get your first client. So those are some of the very first steps that I think is super important for new realtors. Go out there, get as much training as you can. I am a hands-on type person. So for me, I need to get my hands dirty. I need to get out there and I need to see what the industry is like, and I need to understand how everything works. Because when you're in class and you take your test and now you're in the field, that's what I call it. Now you're in the field and you're like, oh my goodness, what is all of this lingo? Yeah, we learn it in class, but being able to apply it and really know what the language means is another thing when you see it live and in person. So I would definitely say get with a broker that's going to give you great training and have wonderful mentors. And then also never say I can't do something. Always make time and always be prepared to learn something new, because it's going to just help your career. I am very excited about where my career is going, and I just want to take you on this journey with me. So if there's any information that a new agent needs to know, definitely feel free to send me a message. I'll try and get it answered for you. If I don't know it myself, I'm going to answer for you. Throughout this page, we're going to be talking about new builds. We'll be talking about new construction. We'll talk about financing and like some of your conversations and what it really means to walk with your clients through the ups and the downs. And I've had some stories already within my first 7 months of being a part of the real estate industry, and it has been absolutely amazing. At the end of the day, you learn from those and you say, okay, I want to do better. I want to do better for my client. I want to be a great realtor. And at the end of the day, I want them to walk into their home and love their home. not just the first day that they're in there, but a year after. So if you're out there and you're looking at my page and you want to purchase a home, look, I'm your Texas realtor specializing in the San Antonio area, and I'm more than welcome to help you. I'm more than happy to help you find what you need. It's all about relationships for me, all about relationships. So if you develop a great relationship with that individual, that family, the sky is the limit. And you can walk with them throughout their entire life, throughout their entire career. And that's what I'm looking for, is great relationships that we find in real estate, because it is a huge, huge investment for someone to purchase a home. So it's not a small feat, and it's not something that you could just rush people into. It's something that you need to take time, and they need to be sure about the decisions that they're making in real estate. So make sure you stay humble, and make sure you stay as compassionate as you can, and just be everything that your clients need. And when you can't provide information or correct information, let them know that you can't, but you'll do everything that you can to get them the information that they need. So continue to follow this page. We'll have more exciting information coming up in real estate world. And hey guys, I'm a writer director, so you may see some videos or clips or acting out moments. You just never know on this page. So stay tuned, stay connected, and I look forward to serving you any way that I can. Again, if you have any real estate questions for those new agents, post it in the comments and I'll be sure to get back with you, okay? Thanks so much. You guys have a great one. Again, Danielle Gully, subscribe.